Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Boulder Canyon here on Farming Simulator 19. I am just going to anchor that one around the corner like that, and we're going to keep on putting all of our machinery away in our brand new shed over there. There is absolutely no need though to leave the time scale on just 5 times anymore. We can put that all the way up to 120 times, and we can just keep fast forwarding now until we're ready to start our harvest. That's going to be the next big thing that we're going to do. The grass will have grown. The crop will be ready to harvest. I mean, if we have a look in here, I don't know what stage. The grass is actually ready to cut up there, but I'm not going to cut that grass until this field here is ready to roll. So we won't do anything up there until all of it is ready to go at the same time. Then we can get started with the combining, and we can also get going with the mowing and baling as well. So the mower and the baler will just carry on, do their thing, and we won't have to worry about it. And then while that's going on, we can be dealing with the combine and ferrying the grain backwards and forwards over here to the silo. Right, let's put you back here under cover. There's something that I'd like to try and do with our trailer, with the grain trailer that we've got. I know it's not the biggest of grain trailers, but I think it'll be just fine for what we want to start with, because, quite frankly, we're not going to need very much bigger than that, not with that little combine. That trailer is going to be just fine, especially as we've only got the one field that's right next to us as well. I can't see there's going to be any issue with that one whatsoever, so I'd like to just try that a second. Bring that one round there. I don't know if this works or not. So what you do is you back up to the trailer, and a lot of people will leave their trailers like this. Right, I will go... I can't remember how to force tip with keys. Let's have a look. Left control I. Left control I. Why aren't you... Oh. Oh, it's tipping out the side. Yeah, I don't want it to tip out the side. I want this one too. So let's put that back down again. And then I'm going to want it to tip out over the back. That's how I'd like to leave it. I don't want to leave it sideways on. So that one will stop there. Side left. Tip side right. Oh. This doesn't have a rear tip. It's only a side tip. Ah. Oh, well, that's interesting. I thought that it had a rear tip as well. It doesn't. So what we'll do is we will open the trailer like that. We tip it right up. And tip it all the way up like that. Oh, no, it doesn't. So it doesn't have the hinge on the back for the trailer over the back. It's just got the short ones and tips it out the side. So get to there and then unhitch it. And it lowers it back down again. That's a shame. I would have liked to have left it in the up position, because that's what a lot of farmers will do. They'll leave it up on its side so that it will... the water will drain out. You won't be left with the water pooling inside the vehicle when you're doing your different things. Right, let's go over to you. You could actually have a spot in the dry, I think, this little tractor. Well, actually, that little tractor there, that can go under that little bit of shed right there. We don't need to put it anywhere else. I'll get my new spreader right here. Now, this one can take both lime and fertilizer. So I will just hook this one on a minute. And we're going to be putting lime on first. But that being said, I'm still going to load up this little bit of fertilizer that I've got right here. So I'll load... Oh, there's only 20. Right. I'll bring that one out here, like this, and then I'm going to lower that one down again so that it can be carried. We'll move it over with the other tractor, because the other tractor's faster. So I'll drop that one down there. Does this one not have... Oh, no, it's the other one that's got the wheels, isn't it? I did want the one with the wheels, and I said I thought that one was a really cool tractor, spreader, but no, we've got this one. I've got enough room here to put that one back in there. Look at that. See, we go right back to the back of the shed like that. There. That is as close to the back of the shed as we can get without actually damaging anything. I'm stuck. And it is undercover. Look at that. It's very much undercover. It's perfect undercover there. We've got a great demand right now for something. What have we got a great demand for? Let's have a look through all of these different prices. it doesn't actually tell me what I've got a great demand. I get universal selling point, it says, but it doesn't tell me which crop. It doesn't have the little blue symbol next to it. Just says great demand at universal selling. That could mean they could literally mean anything. I've got no idea which one they're talking about. But that one there, I like that we can put that one under cover right there. We could actually put this tractor as well back under there. No, I don't think one bay is bigger than the other. I think they're both about the same. So let's go and get you. And then I'll get the fertilizer spinner and I'll go and put that one back under cover. And, well, actually, we're going to want the sprayer under cover. And we're likely to be using the fertilizer spinner. Well, we're definitely going to be using it before we use the sprayer. So if I go back and I get the sprayer on first, like this. And I will actually bring it over this way because we're not allowed to work past 8 o'clock in the evening. So we will stop there. We will jump off. We will go back over here and we will get some sleep right there. And we will have 11 hours of sleep. That's going to take us to just past 7 a.m. There we go. It's stopped raining now. 7,000 in loan interest. We've still got $15,000 to our name, which is good. Crops up there. They're looking... Well, it's not grown yet. The weeds have grown. The weeds have grown really well. Look at this. We've got a fine crop of weeds in our field. We have a fine crop of weeds. We should be proud of this. Look. Isn't this absolutely magnificent? Look at that. We have a fine crop of weeds in our field there. That is something that will do us proud, that will. 100% weed cover. All the way across. That is absolutely brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. That is fantastic. And the grass is properly grown. This is still waiting, so we're going to have to wait a little while before it's fully ready. But yes, our fine crop of weeds that we've got in our field is absolutely magnificent. And it's doing us proud. It really is. We've worked hard to achieve that fine crop of weeds. And we should not be in any way ashamed of it. Did it just grow? Oh, the crop's just grown a bit. Yes, it's gone to a darker colour. We're not going to be able to harvest today. We're going to put a few more things away, and then it'll be tomorrow before we can actually do our harvesting. So we'll put the sprayer at the back of the shed like that, lower that one down. Then I'll get the fertilizer spinner, and I'll put that one in front of the sprayer, because we'll be using them both. We'll be using both of them. I want to be able to get all the machines in the shed if I can. If I can fit everything in there, that would be absolutely great. So let's swing you around that way. The sheep are probably looking a little bit messy as far as grass in front of their pen is concerned. 44% cleanliness. I'm going to just leave the sheep for a minute. I know that I should be looking at the cleanliness a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I want to keep putting these machines away in the shed. Look, we got this nice new shed over here. We want to make use of it. And the sheep are just fine. It's not actually like the grass is just grass that's tipped out of their trough. They've still got food in their trough, so they're fine. Okay? There's absolutely no problem with the sheep whatsoever. They've got no issues. They've got no problems. We don't need to worry about them. So there's that one in there. Then I think we will get the hay turner and we'll put that one in. You know, I'm actually thinking that the hay turner could go back in there. We'll get the seed... Which way is the seed drill's over the other side? Alright, I'll get the hay turner, and that's the one that I'm thinking will go back into that shed, because I think this tractor here is a bit too big to go back into this shed. So I will get this one here. Lift that up. And then I want to get that back into the shed there. This is one that we're really not going to be using very much at all. We'll only use it very, very occasionally for the sheep. And it doesn't even fit. Right, so what I can do is I can lower it down like that. There. And then I can reverse it a little bit. Because it has got such a short wheelbase on it, it is not an easy machine to reverse at all. It really, really isn't an easy machine to reverse. But I can still do it. There we go. Right. That one is reversed back in there, and that is going to stay there. It's probably, when we go to pick it up, it's going to try and pick itself up off the ground, which is going to be slightly less than convenient, but I'm sure it will still be fine. We will get the hay turner, the rake rather, not the turner. We get the rake, and we'll put this one in over next to the combine, because we haven't got much of a turning circle on this one. This is one that is now becoming a higher priority for me to want to change. I'd like to get rid of this one and get a decent rake, because I'm just not a fan of the old wheel thingy. Alright, I appreciate that they're much simpler and they're much easier to maintain, repair. You can drive a Land Rover around the field. You can drive a car around the field pulling these. I've seen a video, well, I've actually seen a video of a small car somewhere in Russia going up across the field plowing. And just an actual car, a car, not a Land Rover, not a 4x4, but a little tiny car going up across the field plowing the field. Right? You understand this? Actually doing the plowing. If a car can go along doing ploughing, then anything can go along doing the ploughing. And so pulling that one across the field, you literally use anything you like, right? Anything that will actually physically pull it along the ground is all you need. Now, this mower is obviously the one that we use mostly. We have used the other mower a bit, so we'll get that one and we'll put that one back in the shed first. And then I'll put this front attached mower. That one will go in behind it. Back up to there. Great demand at the sawmill. That is most... Cleanliness is dropping. Well, there's wood chips there, but the wood chips for the great demand is lower than the standard price that we get from over here. Well, that's because that one's 150%, isn't it? Not 100%. And we've not got any room to put anything next to the combine. I'm going to bring... This mower here should fit in next to the rake. Yeah, this mower here will fit next to the rake without any problem at all. But what I want to do is I actually want to back up a little bit more like that and then swing round. There. That's just going to bring that one in a little bit. But there we go. That's much better. I can bring that one in there like that. And unfortunately, I just got to drop that one because otherwise it tries to fold when we move it. We will come along here, and it's time for some more sleep. And then once we've had our sleep, we don't actually need to go and put that mower away, because we'll be using that one tomorrow. I suspect by the morning, the grain will all be ready. We will be ready to start our harvest. So let's go to here and have our 11 hours of sleep. Just like that. There we go. Sleeping well. 7:08. Right. Slow that down to 5 times speed, and the grain is ready. Right, so that mower we will be using. The thingy right here, the seed drill, that one's got to be put away into the shed. First things first, though, we will unhitch that one, and we will put on the fork, and we will go and put a little bit of stuff in for the sheep. We're going to need to put some... Not just doing this, we're also going to need to put some, some bales into the sheep as well. So let's back up and get the back weight on, because we are going to need that one. And have a look in here. So sheep, 4% on cleanliness. Water is low, grass is low as well. So we're going to I'd say put 3 bales in for them. We got $7,000 at the moment. Now, do I have enough money to sell my rake and buy a new rake before we start? This is the big question. So, what I own at the moment is this rake over here, and that one, $14,000. A little bit more than that when we sell it back at the actual dealership, but it's still $14,000. So we got around 20. I don't think the other one that I got my eye on of the windrowers, that's 30,000, 10,000 more than what we've got, and I would prefer to have that one than this one if I can get it. And that one there, oh, that's 8.2 meters. That's only 17,000 though. I like that. This one here is 6 meters. That's way too small. So you are 8.5 meters, and this one here is 8.2. So this one's slightly smaller. However, this one is only 17,000. So once we sell the other one, we will have the money to buy this. And that one there is 15,000, and that is the biggest rake that you can buy in the game. I think that one's priced incorrectly. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that one's priced just a little bit incorrectly there. I don't think that price range is quite accurate. We could try this one, look. We can try this one, I think. I think that looks pretty good. There, design 1. Oh, I see. It's got the bit that hangs down in the middle, which is kind of important to them, to be honest. Main color, we can. Oh, what color am I changing on here? Do you see anything that's actually changing? I don't see any colors that are changing. Design. Oh. Design color. Right, that changes the tine color there. So I could go there and I could have white tines. I gotta be honest, white tines is the norm for where I'm from. White or black. I've never seen red colored ones. Anyway, we'll worry about that in a sec. We'll do the harvest first. Oh. Ooh, no. We don't want to do the harvest first, do we? Because if we do the harvest first, if we don't do any of the rest of it, we're going to... How much is the wool selling for? Because we've got a full pallet right there. Wool is 875. I mean, I don't have a set rule. I'd like to get decent prices for the wool when we sell it, but I don't... I've never said that we are only allowed to sell it when we get maximum price, have I? Not at any point have I said we are only allowed to sell this stuff when maximum price is available. Alright, I'll tip that. I'm literally just picking it up and dumping it back on the same spot that I picked it up on. Still, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. There we go. We'll pick up that last 61 litres like that. And there. Right. We'll go and get some bales. We're going to want... See, that's ready to harvest. It doesn't change. Nothing changes after that. I will get 2 bales. I don't think... No, I can't pick up 3 bales. So I will go and get 2 bales for a minute. We'll put the water in as well. That one there. We'll just leave that running for a minute. And, well, it automatically shuts off once the water has reached its maximum point. So we don't need to do anything to it. But what I will do is... drop this one down like this, and we will get 2 bales right here, which is 16,000 litres of hay. And if I look in there, 16,000 should be about right. So 2 bales of this gone in. We've got water gone in as well. Then I'm going to take a pallet of wool, and I'm going to take it round and I'm going to sell it so that I can get a little bit of extra cash. There we go. That's now 27,200. Water is full. Cleanliness is all the way up. That's absolutely perfect. They are doing magnificently. 875 for that. That means that then instead of buying this one up here, which is an 8.2 meter one, I'll be able to spend 30 grand on that one and get a 9.3 meters. It's more than a meter wider. I would rather have the wider rake. I think it would be better if I can have the wider rake. So I've got to just shuffle those around a little bit so that I can get the full pallet out of there. Sell that for about 8 grand. And then take the other one back. And that's going to get us a grand total of enough money to be able to do everything that we want to do. Except, now that I'm thinking about it... Oh no, we'll have some straw that we'll be able to sell. We will get straw. From this lot, we will have straw. And... we'll sell the straw immediately, and we'll be able to use that to pay for seed for doing the next round of planting. Plus, we're going to have silage bales as well. So, we're not going to have... I was slightly concerned that we would have some issues with being able to afford everything if I was to go and use up all my money on a brand new rake. But I don't think we are going to have such issues. I think it's going to be just fine. So, I just want to nudge those out there. Like that. It's always a difficult thing to do with the keyboard steering. This little bit here. It's not an easy task. But we're doing it. We are doing it. Right, I want to just nudge you off to the side over there. Like that. I'll nudge it back in a minute. I just want to get that one pallet there, that full pallet. The rest of them are not full. Bring you around this way. Once we start the harvest... Well, the actual harvest itself doesn't matter. We can do that on 5 times speed. But because I will also be mowing grass, as soon as we start mowing grass, we need to put it down to our 1 times speed, don't we? We can't be mowing grass on anything other than the 1 times speed. Right. Let's lower that down a bit. And tilt you... There we go. Right. And up. Perfect. Okay, we will come back round and we'll do some nudging and knocking and just generally shunting stuff around in a minute. But I want to go and sell this one. New one round there. The sheep should now be saying 100%... Well, it's not going to be 100% cleanliness because I've just got one... There's a little tiny bit of grass there that has shown up. That'll be fine. So here we go. It's $8,000 for this. And then, there we go. $8,755. We go and put this pallet back. Then we can get the rake sent over to the dealership. And we can buy the new rake. I don't have to deliver the new rake today. We don't have to do that until after we finish doing the combining. I'd like to get going with the combining. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get... I should be able to get going today. No reason we can't. We can just put these back. This won't take but a minute. Just a minute of my time like that. Right, let's tilt that one back up that way so that I don't shoot it off the forks like I'm so good at doing. And then gently does it round the corner there. Back up a little bit. And then have another go. Excellent. Right, that's more like it. And then down you go. Up a little bit. Right. Just gently ease that in there. Go on. Go on. A little bit more. And I think we're done. Drop that down. And out. And perfect. Right, we've done that bit. So there's another bit done. This tractor can just sit over here. I'll drive it back round over here because I'm going to want to take the front loader off and the weight off because I'm going to want the trailer, but we won't worry about the trailer for a minute. So let's bring you over to there. You can sit there for a minute. Okay, so next up, I want to go into here and I want to get the rake that I've only just gone and put back in there. And you know what? I'm going to have to tab through all of my vehicles here because otherwise I'm not going to get the right one. There we go. Right, reset that one. Yes. Okay. And then I need to go to the shop over here. To that one. Like that. And we will take our rake over there. The shop will use their... Remember, this is... For those of you who are new to the series, these vehicles over here are not ours. And we've spent so much money with the shop that... There we go. That's what it's supposed to have. It's not supposed to hang in the middle of the air. It's supposed to have one of those bars along the back. See? Not all the tractors show those. Yeah, we've spent so much money with the shop that they now do all of our deliveries for free. So they've got their own truck over here at the shop. We haven't paid for that. That's not something that we've paid for. They've got their own shop, their own truck over here at the shop, and their own tractor and forklift. They use that for doing all of the deliveries, and then they deliver back to our farm free of charge to us. And they come and collect everything as well. So it may have looked like I was cheating and resetting machinery on the map. I wasn't. It was actually the shop coming along and collecting it. So you don't need to worry about that. $16,822 for selling that one. Yes, okay. That gives me $33,000, which means that I can buy the bigger windrower here. I know it's nearly double the price of that one, but it is over a meter wider. Still, that's a lot of money to pay for an extra meter, but it's fine. This is what we want. I want that one. That's one that I've had my eye on for a little while. I'm pleased that I can have it. So we've now got that rake right there. I'm not going to bother delivering it now. We're going to go back home to the farm. And, okay. No, I don't want you. Actually, I don't want you either. Even though you're going to start your baling in a minute, we're not going to start the baling just yet. I'm going to go to the combine, and we're going to start our very first harvest. Let's jump onto this bad boy right here. There we go. Start it up. We'll lift that one up like that. And let's start heading off to the field. And we're going to start on this side over here. Gonna bring it round over here, like this. The very first crop of barley. A lot of weeds in this crop, right? There's... That one wants to go over there, like that. There. And that up and out as far as we can. It has got the... This one doesn't even have the ability to turn off the straw swath, by the look of it. Nope. Does not have the ability to turn off the straw swath. And then we can go up there. And bring this one up to this point. Oops. We're heading back down the hill. We don't want to do that. We want to bring you up here. And... we're just going to set it going, I think. Well, actually, what we'll do is if I start that one up like that... Go on a little bit more. And we head right... I'll go right into the field. A little bit more. There, right. So that I'm actually on the field. And then we should just... Oh, wait a minute. Don't press H just yet. Let's double check that is... so on the left, I want to go into here. And I want to set that up to 100%. There. I don't think there's anything else. No. And then there. And then press H now. And away we go. There we go. We've got hired help. It's... What was her name? Sarah. Sarah. We fired Sarah. This is Sarah. Her sister. Her identical twin sister, who's also got the same social security number, if you remember correctly. I'm going back several episodes for those of you who are new to the series. It's a long story. A very, very long story that we won't worry about right now. We are combining. We're actually combining. So this field here, apart from a little strip up this side, needs to be ploughed. It does have maximum fertilizer. But other than maximum fertilizer, it needs to be ploughed. It needs lime. And it didn't have any weed protection. So we're going to see exactly how many litres of barley we get across this field. And then we're going to go and immediately plant the field again with barley. Except that before we plant it, we're going to plough the field. We're going to put lime on it. We're going to plough the field. And then we've got that big step right there. And you see that? There's actually, like, it's so much of a big step there that it's even left some of the crop behind. I might go and reshape that part of the field. Whereas we're going to be going through there with the ploughing. I might just sort of level that little bit out, because that's a little bit too much. We can level that out without too much trouble, though. So we're going to head all the way up across here. We're going, and then we will do everything that we need to do. We're going to do, like I said, lime. We'll do weed protection. We will do ploughing, the whole lot. So it gets all of the full bonuses. And we will do the fertilizer, because this one does already have fertilizer on it. And then we can run a comparison between the two fields, and we can between the two yields, and see just how much of a difference fertilizer and lime and ploughing. Not fertilizer. We didn't do the fertilizer's full. Ignore fertilizer. I didn't say that. We'll see how much of a difference ploughing, lime, and herbicide makes to the yield of a field. Because it's something that I've never actually quite found out yet. And it's something that I would like to find out. And I think it would be quite a cool thing to find out. And they're ignoring the sign completely. It's like the sign doesn't exist. That one sign there is the bane of my existence. All the other signs that we've got in the field are just like they don't actually exist. We just drive right through them. But that one there is a bit of a jolly nuisance. So you're going to stop right there. I'm going to go and get the tractor a minute. I need to go back through these. This tractor over here is the one that we're going to want. So we're going to bring you forward a little bit like that. And we're going to lower you down like that. And then I'm going to go here to that one and unhitch it like that. Then I will spin round and we'll leave the front weight here. Helper B has nearly got a full grain tank. And we'll bring you back over this side. There, like that. And lower that one down. And we'll leave that front weight there. Then we can go and get this trailer hooked onto this tractor. And we can go and get started with hauling the grain away. It's 94%, so we're not going to be full We're not going to get there before that one is full. This one will take up to 8,000 litres, and the grain capacity on that combine is 3,540. So we can take 2 full loads and a little bit extra besides, that's actually a really good thing. I'll go whizzing up through here. Breakneck speeds of 27 miles an hour. In around here. Now, is this one set to unload on the trot? It's not. So that's something I'd like to change. So I'm going to leave that one there a minute. I'm going to jump into you. And then I'm going to go to Control H like that. And I'm going to go here. And then I'm going to say wait during unload. I'm going to switch that off. Why is the turn angle on 50%? Why is the turn angle on 50%? It shouldn't be. Right, I'm going to turn off the AI vehicle extension a minute. That should have... something happened there. Oh, it's because I pressed back instead of OK. I need to press OK. I wonder if I do that every time. I reckon I've been doing that every time. Wait during unload. I'm going to turn that off so that it will drive up and down the field. And then I'm going to go OK like that. And I'm going to go like that. And then I'm going to press H again. And he is away. That's more like it. Or she is away, I should say. That's more like it. Right. She's moved along a little bit there and done some strange and hinky things. But we won't worry about that. And... heading up across the field once again. This is absolutely brilliant. We have got our combine working in the field. We're not going to be able to see it going up round the rock this time. We will have to wait until our next episode to see that little bit, that little treat, but we will. I want to go back to you, and then I want to spin you round like this, and I'm going to take this one back over towards the yard and do some stuff with it over there. Actually, I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm simply just going to move it up that way while the combine is heading down this side of the field. I don't want to unload anything off of it just yet. I'm confident that the combine will be able to get... oh, actually, it might not. It might not be able to get all the way round before it runs out of space. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it will get over to here before it runs out of space. But it might not. Now it's coming up round this side. Oh, it did. I was going to say it didn't stop and turn properly then, but I think it did. I think it actually did stop and turn properly, so there's no issues with that bit. The money is now ticking down, and this is why I wanted to go and buy the rake before we started on this, because I would like to rake all of this up, and it does indeed look like we've got just enough time to see this going. No, we're going to wait. We'll see that next time. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. You will see us going around that stone next time. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to stop right here. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.